Previously on Task Wanted.
Smile for the camera. I like how they give you a screenshot. That's pretty funny.
And with that, our destruction continues.
Don't worry, little elephant or little Dumbo. We're gonna get you free in no time. Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Wolf and welcome back to Task Wanted. Last time we finished the third and final level of Yosemite Zoo, Looney Lagoon. And in this video, we're going to not explode in our face, okay. But yeah, we're going to be finishing things off. We're going to finish the exploring the zoo by heading into the boss. Now, before we do that, we're actually going to enter these Doctor Who police booths to access some bonus mini-games. Now, to get these mini-games, what you want to do is you want to get 100 sandwiches on every single one of these levels. And yeah, once you do that, we're actually going to get access to a mini-game. And these mini-games are pretty short, so that's why I'm going to put them in this video. But yeah, here we got the minigame for Zooney Tunes. We got 2 laps before the timer runs out. Raises the bounty by 2,000. So yeah, basically this entire area is... So yeah, basically these minigames are time attack. For the most part. And yeah, basically once you get a checkpoint, as you see by the timer, you actually will get more time. And we also hear Tweety go, checkpoint. It's not as cool as... oh god, I forgot the name of the game, but... I think it's called a Brave Firefighters, where when you complete a stage, they go time bonus, which is awesome. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I did a shortcut, I think. And there we go. 14. Holy mackerel. That's time 12. Okay. But there we go. As you can see, we got the 9 checkpoints and we got some bounty. So that is awesome. So yeah, the reason you want to do these mini games is just to get bounty. That's basically all you get. But there we go. 1 out of 3. So yeah, now we have to get into the next level and see what we have to do there. And basically, one thing I've noticed is that there's 3 types of mini games per world. The first one is to do a lap race. The second one is to do a giant lap, and the third one is a destructible mini game, where you have to destroy a bunch of crates before time runs out. And I do know that this is the long lap one. But yeah, blitz around the course against the clock to earn a bounty. A bounty windfall of 4,000. I also love how you I also love that you also have the costumes. That's actually pretty cool. So if you decided to be anti-checkpoint. Oh god. Yeah, now you can actually do the thing. Also, yeah, I should have gone through that thing. Wait, can I? Okay, no, I cannot restart, but... we'll just go. It's not like I'm trying to set a record here. Even though it's gonna be the case for RA, but... Yeah, I'm gonna try my absolute best to stop referencing RetroAchievements, because... RetroAchievements is a completely different beast. And, yeah. Oh crap. And yeah, basically, I'm gonna talk about that when I get to it. Also, the ice is completely gone. I never noticed that before. Oh no! Go! Yes! Oh man, that's awesome. I got it barely. That is awesome. But there we go. That is it. That is it for the lap. So yeah, I just realized the minigames are kind of similar to the racing, to the 3 racing missions from from Simpsons Hit and Run, where one of them is a checkpoint race. The next one is a multi-lap one, and the third one. Wait, what was the third one? Oh no, it's a solo checkpoint race, a versus checkpoint race, and a versus multi one lap race. Yeah, I remember now. God, it's been so long since I played Hit and Run, except not really, because I played it like at the beginning of this year, I think. But yeah, now we move on to Looney Lagoon, where we basically have to destroy a certain amount of crates. These task crates that do not appear on any other part except for these minigames. And yeah, we basically have to destroy 50 in a minute. Now the good thing is that we have our costume, which has a very large hitbox, as you can see right there. And yeah, basically what you want to do is we want to just go for it, you know. Now we also have this green goo, which is basically slippery stuff. So I'm just gonna, bypass it. I'm just gonna use my board, you know. And yeah, as you can see with the board, you can destroy the stuff very quickly. And we also have these sets, and yeah, I'll say right now, these are probably my favorite ones, especially when you try to do like an ultra huge high score, which is something I'm not looking forward to for a particular challenge. But like I mentioned, more on that later. More on that when I eventually do this game. Also, yeah, the green ones being bouncy, that's illegal. And also, yeah, you may have noticed my best is 102. But there we go. That is it for Goon Lagoon, and that is it for all the mini games in Yosemite Zoo. I want to say Yosemite, but no, it's Yosemite, because it's Yosemite Sam. But there we go. We got all of the mini games completed, so now it's time to fight the boss and play a good old game of Elephant Pong. So to trigger the boss, we just jump in the cannon. Right in the butt. I love it.
Huh? What? Welcome to Elephant Pong. What the? Make sure that devil don't get away, you hear me? Scare that elephant his way and flatten him.
Alright, so here we go. Elephant Pong. An ancient scaring competition. So, I also love that name. Pachydermis pongus. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, so press the square button to scare the elephant away. Players score points by scaring the elephant into their opponent's goal. The first player to scare their way to 3 goals win. So yeah, basically we gotta play a good old game of Elephant Pong, which is essentially air hockey. And yeah, basically once the elephant gets close, what you want to do is you want to press the square button to scare the elephant. And as you can see, our opponent is good old Gossamer. And yeah, basically what you want to do is this. And yeah, basically the idea of this fight, this entire fight or this entire boss fight, is just a game of endurance, because you basically have to survive until Gossamer screws up, because in advanced and especially on expert, Gossamer will be an absolute madman trying to make sure you lose. Yeah, as you can see, we got goal. And I also love how we got the police behind us. Now, and yeah, basically, here is the third thing that changes with the difficulties. And that's the difficulty of the boss fights themselves. So, on standard, these bosses are pathetically easy with the exception of one fight, and anyone who's played this game may know exactly what I'm talking about. However, on advanced, the AI is a bit more, well, as you can see, it's a bit more, it's a bit more generous. However, on expert, all bets are off. These bosses are relentless. And in the case of this fight, the elephant will actually move incredibly fast because, yeah, that's another thing. The more the round keeps going, the faster the elephant will go.
Leave him. Take care of the she-devil instead, you big orange house slipper. Why, you cream puffy varmints? Get him. If he gets away, you got a big price to pay.
Road leader to base. Suspect is still at large and headed towards the city. Block off all exits and prepare wanted poster program phase 2.
Phase 2. Oh no. Also, I was watching my OBS and the entire audio for the game was just red. Yeah, I need to lower the volume. Yeah, I'm definitely lowering the volume after when I'm editing this. But there we go. We defeated Gossamer.
We've got him now.
In association with TazlandTours.com, I'll bring you tonight's Looney Tunes competition. Get in here and win the real whirlwind holiday of a lifetime. Available for anyone stupid enough to try and rescue this here she-devil. Well, what are you waiting for, varmint?
All right, so here we go. We are now in San Francisco. Yeah. Remember when I said that these puns can be very stupid? Well, if you think they're not stupid enough, check this out. We got the Smithsonian Museum. We have which is the first level. Then we have level 2, which is Looningdales. And then we have level 3, which is probably the dumbest name ever. The Bank of Samerica. Jesus Christ, man. I love this game. And then as you can see right here, we got the boss, which is Gladiatunes. So yeah, we have to find another way to get in there. So yeah, we have to find a way to get inside the, I guess, the Colosseum or Gladiatunes to actually rescue She-Taz. And yes, that's actually, Taz's girlfriend's name. She's called She-Taz, which is pretty funny. Now, once you beat the game, or once you beat Elephant Pong, right over here we're going to see that we have this door. Now, if you enter this door, we're going to get teleported to a galaxy far, far away. Now, is Marvin going to be here? I have no idea, but as you can see, right here we got these other doors. And basically, these doors are basically this is basically your warp area. So as you can see, we got the Tazland Amazement Park. We got Wily West. And this right here, we got Yosemite Zoo. And yeah, you can actually take this door to go back to Yosemite Zoo if you want. However, since we already finished everything we can do in that area, we're just going to go back to San Francisco. And oh my god, there's Marvin right there. There he is. So that's why he showed up in the character select, because he's there. Because yeah, just to jump out the gun a little bit, Marvin doesn't appear in any place at all in this game. And what's actually very crazy is that in the file select, you also have Granny, which she also doesn't show up in this game at all, which is kind of weird. I mean, of course, we have Taz and Sam and Gossamer, but... And then we got Daffy, which we saw in the intro cutscene, but... Yeah, Granny is nowhere to be seen in this game. Which is pretty weird, but... Oh well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video of Taz Wanted. Next time we meet, we're going to be infiltrating the Samsonium Museum, and we're going to be taking a tour throughout the exhibitions and see what else we can find. Well, we're going to find more Taz Wanted or more wanted posters, but that's a no-brainer. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jonathan Wolf. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, if you want to see more of Taz Wanted and other things like my flagship series, which is the Retro Achievements videos, or Retro Achievements Masteries, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of said videos. How rude of you. Alright then everyone, I'm Jonathan Wolf, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy everyone.